I think more and more Jews are starting to realize that the left and the Democratic Party are clearly turning to anti-Semitism. It started, for me anyway, in 2008 when I was watching the Democratic National Convention on TV, and the resolution about Jerusalem was introduced, and the overwhelming majority of delegates to the Democratic National Convention started booing. Well, they were embarrassed about this in the leadership, so they finally had to pretend they didn't hear the boos, but still Jerusalem was booed. And then we had a president who wowed me in AIPAC in 2007 and 2008, claiming he's going to be pro-Israel, but every single thing he's done since then has been the most hateful things for Israel. And I will post a link here to the long timeline of Obama's anti-Israel. And Hillary, except for the times when she needs Jewish money or Jewish votes, she too has a long history of anti-Semitism. And it's interesting that the top two aides for both, the top aide of both Obama and Hillary are both either Muslim Brotherhood or Iranian supporters, which explains a lot. Now, besides that, the obvious anti-Israel activities, people on the left said, oh, you can be anti-Israel and still not be anti-Semitic. Well, that's clearly not the case anymore. First of all, we had Ahmadinejad, who was a Holocaust denier, saying death to Israel. Well, who do you think lives in Israel? 6 million Jews. So what does death to Israel mean? Then you got Abbas, the head of the Fatah, who's also a Holocaust denier, who won't say he will recognize a Jewish state. But besides that, you have now an interesting thing where a Democratic senator, Jewish, Schumer from New York, has come out vigorously against the Iranian deal, which many people believe to be genocidal and catastrophic, especially for Israel, but also for the United States. And a lot of people thought he was just doing it because the Democrats had enough votes, and so Obama and he cooked it up. But it doesn't look like it now, because Obama's come out with full force, using every anti-Semitic canard against Schumer, and so is Obama using anti-Semitic canards about Jews who oppose his Iran deal. And not only him, but the Washington Post and New York Times, two bastions of liberal views, have major stories today attacking Schumer as being and saying the Jew, and how he's backed by Jewish money. Well, those are classic anti-Semitic things. If you can't see that the left and Democratic Party is turning to be more and more anti-Semitic, then you're blind. It clearly is happening, and it's very sad development, but it's true. And any Jew who continues to support the Democratic Party, given the fact that we have record poverty, record debt, record 50% of college grads can't find full-time jobs, middle class has lost wealth, Obamacare costs 3 times what it was promised, blacks, massive unemployment, more racial tension. You got ISIS unfazed after a whole year of Obama pretending to find them. This horrible Iranian treaty, issue after issue, the Democratic Party is weakening America and the world. And we have, on top of that, now this anti-Semitism. Draw your own conclusions.